see. And I'll look at my weekly, clarifying and calming. I just had my very first therapy consultation. I need a lot of help. I'm actually not okay up here. All right, you guys, we are about to make some fufu and light soup. Ta-da! Dinner is served. It's nice and cozy and rainy tonight. It's a Sunday night, and I wanted to kind of walk you through my wind down routine. Right now I have my Topicals Clearly Clay mask on. I'm actually probably supposed to wash it off soon because it only says 15 minutes, but I like to keep this on for as long as I can because it's expensive. I have my 3 notebooks here. And honestly, like, the amount of books I have next to me, you guys are sitting on top of 2 books, like reading books. And then I have this stack on the bottom of my nightstand. I like to write a lot. Whenever there's something in my head, I just like to write it down. These days, what I've been doing is I will open up this notebook. This is like my big planning notebook, and I'll write down like what needs to be done for the week. And then I'll take my little notebook, and this is my to-do list daily. So this is weekly and then daily. I'll wake up in the morning and I'll say, okay, what needs to get done today? And I'll look at my weekly planner and write down what I can do for that day in my daily to-do planner. I also like to set intentions for the new week, but I do that in my black journal here. This is like my brain dump, heart check. So I'll do that in a little bit, but I think right now I just kind of want to clear my head and write down what I want to do tomorrow. I'm going to write down everything that I need to get done this week, then I'll break it down by days. And you know how crazy I am? I first wrote it on a sticky pad on my laptop, and then I'm going to transfer it to this book. I don't know if I like to make things harder for myself. I think this week I'm just going to be very clear about like content creating. I'm going to be very proactive in getting like outfit content because I haven't done fashion stuff in a while. Okay, so done journaling, setting intentions for the week. What am I gonna do next week? How am I gonna move? What's my priority? What do I want to focus on? All of that stuff. I'm gonna wash my face off now and put on some moisturizer and hyaluronic acid. Now that I've washed my face, first of all, this is the mask. This is Clearly Clarifying and Calming mask. I'm gonna use the Clearly Clarifying and Clearing Mist. I use this like daily at this point. I use the mask like maybe twice a week. Oh no, I'm running out. Another trip to Sephora is needed soon. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use The Ordinary's hyaluronic acid. I love putting this on at night. I have like a little at night moisturizer. As you can see, I have some pimples on my face, some pretty large ones that I don't know where it came from or what's the cause. I mean, there doesn't need to be a reason, you know? Your skin acts up sometimes and that's okay. But whenever I have a pimple or 2, I'm like, why is this happening? I should probably floss as well. Some mint, some lip balm, Peter Thomas Roth's hyaluronic hydrating gel. This is for your eye. It's a hydrating eye gel. So sometimes I just put that underneath just my eye. All set for bed. Do you guys like my Victoria's Secret pajamas? Good morning. A big shift in my morning routine now is that I wake up and I immediately go to the gym with my husband. So that's what we're doing. We're going to the gym. It's just in our building, so that's makes it so much easier. I've been able to be more consistent and excited about it. I don't do anything else. I just go to the gym. Hi, Lucas.
Come on, man. Kids listen to you.
We're done with abs, we're done with stretching. Next up is to get some weights and do some squats, some marches, and some calf raises. And then we'll move on to the machine workout. To start with some goblet squats and then move on to the marches. Oof, that would have been bad.
Come on, man. The kids listen to you.
All right, done with that. My quiet times take a little bit longer, but that's because I like to take my time with the word. I posted something on TikTok recently about how like I had to break free from the thinking that I had to read my Bible very, very first thing in the morning. Like I can't let my foot touch the ground without reading my Bible. And honestly, if that's how you are, that's amazing. Lucas is like that. He does it very first thing in the morning. I just had to I had to stop giving myself these rules and regulations that God didn't give us, you know? Not to say that I don't wake up and immediately thank God for the day, commit the day into his hands. I do that. But I was like, wait, why am I forcing myself to read very first thing in the morning, not allowing me to do anything? Because then it was it was just making it so hard for me for no reason, because normally that's not what I want to do first thing in the morning. And also, I'm not even awake. I'm not even awake. So I'm trying to read my Bible and I'm not awake and I'm getting distracted and I'm like, it's just hard. And I was like, who told me that I had to do this? And so these days I've been waking up, going to the gym, showering, getting dressed, and then reading my Bible, and I feel like I'm able to create space for it. And it's not some radical thing that I'm doing, but you would think that it was radical because of the way that some people think. Oh my gosh, you took a shower before you read your Bible? That's insane. Yeah, all of these are man-made rules and regulations. The Bible is there for you to read whenever. You can read your Bible whenever, in the afternoon, in the evening, in the morning, whenever. And so a lot of us are like, oh, I have to remember first thing in the morning. And then that makes me feel like I'm a good Christian. And then you read it and you don't really even actually fully digest it because you're not even fully awake. And then you don't touch your Bible. And then you do it the next day. And it's like, okay, I've been forcing myself to read my Bible before I even brush my teeth. I don't even remember anything that I read. So if you're able to do this, that's amazing. But for me, I was like, wait, I like it so much better when I'm dressed up, my bed is made, I have my water bottle next to me, I have maybe a cup of tea, I'm just in bed. I've set a time and a place for it, instead of doing it because I feel like I can't do anything else without it, because that was a prison for me. And also it made it so that whenever I woke up and I couldn't read my Bible first thing, it's not I could not, because sometimes you just can't, then it would delay my whole day. I would be in bed and I wouldn't be able to move because I'm I can't get up because I haven't read my Bible. And I am having a hard time reading my Bible, but I can't leave until I do this thing. And then I would just be there for an hour, not doing anything, but also not reading my Bible. It's okay, it's okay. Get up, brush your teeth, stretch, move your body, then go back and then read your Bible. And then you're much more awake. For me, I'm much more awake, I'm much more alert. I feel good, I'm ready to hear from God. I feel like I can process what I'm reading. Yeah, I posted this on TikTok and I did get a comment being this is a horrible take, you're letting your flesh win. I was like, do you want me to read my Bible or not? I did a couple things on my to-do list, things that are phone things, because sometimes I wake up and I have some phone tasks, responding to some messages, sending emails, maybe sharing my weekly video on my Instagram story, best believe I have to put that on my to-do list, or else I will not do it and I'll forget that I have to share that I posted this vlog. And so I do that. What else? Just a couple like phone things. Maybe if I have like a TikTok or two to post, I'll post that as well. And now I'm about to just kind of like organize my calendar for the week because I have some meetings that I have scheduled. And so call with Ola Studio co-work. Uh-oh. That was my front desk. I think our butcher box is here.
So we need to get to the root of these thought loops. They sound quite distressing. I imagine it's frustrating to have to engage in them as often as you do. They sound very distressing.
Okay, I just had my very first therapy consultation. Everything came crashing down yesterday. No, not yesterday, 2 days ago. And I decided I need a lot of help. Like, I'm actually not okay up here. I was like telling a little bit of this to Clara over the summer. Clara's my younger sister. She's 2 years younger than me. And she talks a lot about her mental health, and I kind of tease her that she's not okay in the head. And then I said a little bit of what goes on in my head over the summer to her, and she was like, wow, you are very good at masking your illness. And it made me laugh because I think that there is some truth to that. Like, I've been the normal one, and I never really say what's going on internally, and I'm sure that comes out physically in like my actions and things. But here, it's a very, 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 very scary place. It's been for a long time. I do a lot to not live up there, and I try. I surrender, I pray, I death to self. I did it all. And it's like a constant thing that you have to keep doing. But I was like, I can't just like DTS any longer. I think I need some systems in place. I need to talk this out, and I need some systems in place to help. Like, I need help, you know what I mean? I actually need tangible help, and I've been dancing around the idea of therapy for a while. Never really done it until Monday. My gosh. And I like booked a therapy session immediately because I'm like, I actually can't go on any longer. I need help. I am someone that needs a lot of help. I've been through a lot in my life, and even like this consultation with this therapist, like she's just like asking me questions, and she's like, whoa, I need time to process this. And I'm like, girl, you're telling me it's a lot. It's a lot for my 25 years of living. It's actually a lot. And unfortunately, this is the way of life for a lot of people. People have been through stuff. I'm not the first or the last person to go through some of these things. It's like divorce, sexual abuse, daddy issues, abandonment issues, health issues, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. They're gonna process my insurance and see how much I'll end up having to pay. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I liked it a lot. She was really nice and very empathetic, and I feel like she'll help me. I don't know if she's like necessarily Christian. I was looking for a Christian, and I use ZocDoc to like kind of scroll through. I also was like, do I need a Black Christian therapist? And for now, I don't know, like, should I shop around? Like, should I go have other consultations? The thought of that, it feels like no, because I already cried within this consultation. I'm like, I don't feel like going around and telling my story and over, having like first meetings with a bunch of people over and over again. I really liked her like right off the bat, so I don't know, I feel like I want to go with her just because like I don't really have time to start from square one again. We'll see how that goes, but I'm very excited because this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and she's also a marriage and family therapist, so I think that would be very helpful. Girl. I seem normal, okay? Just know I'm not. I'm fighting I'm fighting a lot of things. And sometimes I don't even see, you wouldn't tell. You couldn't tell. I'm glad you can't tell, man, because it's, yo. And my friend Davida one time asked me, like, are there things that you can keep private from your husband when you're married? And it's a very gray area. For the most part, sometimes when I think about something, or sometimes when I feel like I'm feeling a way or thinking certain things, it's not like I'm trying to hide it from him. But sometimes I look at it and I'm like, is this even wise to bring it up to him? Like, sometimes just bring it up to God. Bring it up to God, bring it up to your therapist, let them deal with it. A lot of times it's not wise to just put everything that I'm feeling or thinking onto him, because he can listen for sure. But it's also only going to worry him, stress him out, put a burden on him that he doesn't need. So yeah, it's not like I'm keeping secrets from my husband. I talk about this with my friends a lot, but it's also just like, it's not secrets, it's just like, you don't actually need to know this stuff, and we have to be able to discern like what's something that I need to bring up to my husband versus what's something that I should just process on my own, because he doesn't need to be involved in this. But there's very much like open communication. We talk about everything, and we know that there's nothing really like off limits. There's nothing that I feel like I can't bring it up to him, but sometimes I'm just like, for your sake, just for your sake, I'm just looking out for you, buddy. I'm just looking out for you. I'm working. It's a Wednesday afternoon. I'm not sure what this vlog is going to be about, but hello, welcome. I kind of want to take you through my week, little things that I do here and there. I'm going to be making light soup today, so I'm actually very, very excited. I've been craving some light soup, but that's because it's been rainy and cloudy, a little chilly, it's fall. So I'm like, I want some soup. I want some light soup and chicken. So we have some chicken breasts. Lucas got the ingredients for light soup. I have some binku. I don't have fufu though. I did order fufu, but it's gonna come tomorrow. So for now, I'm just gonna make the soup, make a bunch of it, and have it with binku today, and then tomorrow when the fufu gets here, have it with fufu as well. So I'll take you through my little light soup recipe. How about that? Okay, let's go. All right, you guys, we are about to make some fufu and light soup. Actually, no, we're about to make some binku and light soup. I've been craving light soup for a long time. A girl I follow recently, just started following her. I think she's Ghanaian. She made light soup. Looked so good. So it got me in the mood. It got me excited. I have my ingredients. I'm gonna show you. Do we like this angle? Is it weird? Let me know. I have 4 chicken breasts right here. Or is it chicken breast, babe? Chicken thighs. I'm gonna cut them so that it's like 8 pieces. The first thing you need to do is marinate your chicken in a pepper base. You blend ginger, garlic, onions, bell pepper, spicy pepper, and some seasoning like salt, Maggi. Blend it up into a little paste. So I actually already have a little bit of pepper seasoning here because I made jollof the other day. So I have this kind of blend already. This is a blend of, like I said, ginger, garlic, onions, tomatoes, habanero pepper, and salt, and like a Maggi cube. This blend is like the base for all Ghanaian dishes. If you want to start any Ghanaian dish, you need this pepper paste. Sometimes it'll be green. I think it's red because I have some tomatoes in here because I was making jollof. But normally it'll just be like a light green or yellow. If you don't have a pepper mix and you're just making like this for the first time, I would make my pepper mix. Usually I take 1 red onion, 1 white onion, 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, 2 habanero peppers, a bit of ginger, some salt, and a Maggi cube, and blend it. That'll give you like a lot of pepper. Cut that paste in half, use half to season it, and then you can put the rest in later. We have my chicken here. I'm going to steam it. kind of massage it all over. Make sure to wash your hands. But this is where the flavor is. I'm gonna add some salt because I don't think this seasoning was salted enough. Trying to get the salt mixed around. Onions, tomatoes. We're gonna put them in whole. We're not going to cut them or blend them or slice them or anything. We're gonna put them in just like this. I forgot my carrots. Love her, leave her alone. We're gonna leave her alone for a little bit, and then once the vegetables that I just placed in are soft and they look a little melted, we're gonna take them out and blend it. I'm making light soup.
Why are you? Oh, whatever. Because you're much better than me, and I told Mama I want to start learning.
It's so easy, Clara. You make the most elaborate meals of all time. This is so easy.
It's actually so crazy.
Like, Ghanaian food is so easy.
I tell everyone, like, I can make everything but Ghanaian food.
No, but it's just a mind thing because it looks hard, but it's truly the easiest thing in the
I
world.
need to start.
Loud noise. I took the vegetables out and I have blended them, and then I put some tomato paste in here because that's what you're supposed to do. Have that, and then I'm gonna pour the blend in here, but I want to be recording all of this, so you don't want to pour it in because then your soup will be super thick. You want just the juices of it, not the whole thing. The first time I made light soup, I just put it in and I was like, wait, my soup is so pasty. You just kind of want the water from this mixture. So I'm gonna put some water in here and like sieve it through. I'm gonna put a little cube in here. I wish I had Maggi cubes. These are some like cubes from Whole Foods. Maggi is the way to go though, but I don't have any Maggi with me at the moment. It's looking really good. I'm gonna taste it to see if I need to add like salt or something. I can't tell what the flavor is. Ooh, lots of Old Bay. Let's put some bay leaves, adobo, smoked paprika, and some salt. Now we're gonna make the bengkung, which is not always the fun part. I think what I have to do, mix a little bit of this with water so that it becomes a paste. It doesn't smell that good, but that's all right. Just put a little bit of water in here, some salt, bring it to a boil, pour this in, mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix.
Come on, man. The kids listen.
Okay, bengkung is all done, and so is the soup. So I'm going to just scoop some. This is the bengkung. Ta-da! Dinner is served. Okay, now it's time for the moment of truth. Wow, it's really good. My hands were trained for this.
Yeah, I gotta put it in the freezer. Man.
No, babe, it's good now.
No, it's not. I'm not gonna be able to eat it for like 30 minutes at least.
That's not true.
Babe, it's almost boiling hot.
No, it's not.
I'm not trained in it. I can't eat it now.
Just
I already did.
you did. Pick it. Don't dig your hands into the middle part because just kind of lightly brush the surface.
Okay, it's mainly the soup that's too hot for me. But I'll try.
Guys, this is so good. It's gas.
That is really good.
Light soup is probably the easiest soup to make. It tastes just like my mom's. No, my mom's probably better, but it is hot.